Tulofalava, Malolale, ngā mihi nui o te pō, no mai haere mai ki North Harbour Stadium. This is Wednesday Night League, and two banger of matches for you live on Sky Sport and also the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel. First up, it's a round 5 showdown. The top two teams in the comp. Looking left, it's number 1, the Howick Hornets, up against the Otara Scorpions. Two teams with a lot of sting in the tail, and who will it be? Stephen McIver joined by Kiwi Ferns skipper Crystal Orota, and I tell you what, Crystal, you get two top-of-the-table teams on a Wednesday night. There's so much to look forward to.
Oh, there's so much to look forward to, Stephen. Beautiful conditions out here for some rugby league. There's going to be a wealth of talent on display for us to watch tonight. It's going to be a physical game between Otara and Howick, so super, super excited to be watching tonight.
You got to love it. It's Otara Scorpions fans in the house. Yes, we want to see plenty of tries. Let's remind you of the standings after week 4 of the Women's Premiership in the Auckland Rugby League. And it's only by 4 and against that the Howick Hornets sit at top of the table. They both share 8 points with Otara. Mount Albert City, your side, Manurewa, struggling a little bit there, Crystal. We won't talk too much about that at the moment. Tani Wharau and then Otahuhu. So let's look at how the teams line up, because they are both very strong teams with lots of representatives. Howick are the home team. They have won the toss and they will kick off looking left to right. And when we take a look at it, there have been lots of jersey changes. Let me just run through it quickly. John Tautari, the co-captain, will stay in the centres but will wear the number 7 jersey. Platinum Masters at 7, playing at 3, Sherelle Leota in the 20 jersey. Big in, Tofito Lafayette in the 11 will play in the second row. This is the former Black Fern, and she will start in the case of Tui Apolu, who turned up just a little bit sick, so she's not here. And that is a very, very strong team with James Sarah, who actually knows a lot of the Otara Scorpions side because he's coached them. The one player to look forward to tonight, Anessa Biddle at fullback. Now, there is word on the vine, Crystal, that she's about to sign an NRLW contract, so we'll have to see what that happens as we look at the Otara Scorpions lineup. It's got Flo Della Loma Loma, Siale Faui, Justice Robeck, Lourdes Tuiala, Tali Awaki, keep your eye on her too, along with Linnaid McKinley Sadaka. But do not forget, Neta Nuiasala, sister of Frank the Tank. Remember Frank the Tank? Frank Nuiasala?
I do remember Frank, and yes, she is the younger sister of Frank, but she's a weapon and she's created her own name herself.
Don't you love that?
Oh, I love that.
And I think we're going to hear too that she is also off to play the NRLW. So those are the two sides, but why don't we meet the young women that inspire little supporters like that?
Hi, my name is Fia Malisi and I play for Otara Scorpion Women's. What I love about my club is that it's really family orientated. It's all about the community, and I've only been at Otara Rugby League Club for 2 years, but just everything about the club is just really family orientated and so welcoming. I definitely think our club has the culture, the mindset, and just the attitude and determination. So I would definitely say those are probably our key aspects that will probably make us competitive this year.
Hello, my name's John Sell and I play for the Howick Hornets. The things I most love about my club is the support it gives, the culture there, and the coaches and the team. They've got a lot of heart there, a lot of mixed experience with new girls. Last year we gave it a good shot and that was without being quite serious, so this year hoping to step it up.
So those are the two captains of the opposing sides as we get ready for this top-of-the-table showdown. Most importantly, what is going on in the heads of the coaches? They spoke to Crystal a little while ago.
Kia ora, James. You and ladies come off the back of the bye. Had a good rest. How have preparations been for this week's game for tonight?
Yeah, not too bad, Crystal. It's been a bit of a long break. So we actually got a couple of trainings and a bit of bonding in there, which is always a good thing. Get the girls nice and close together, and it's been that sort of eyeball season this year.
Awesome. Top of the table clash. Where do you see Otara's threats in tonight's game?
Yeah, obviously out the back, Nessa Biddle. Coached half those girls last year in the county's 23s. So yeah, got my eye on a few of them, know what they're capable of, and we'll push up and shut them down.
Well, all the very best for tonight's game, James.
Thanks, Coach.
Kia ora, Lewis. Top of the table clash tonight. The girls have been going really well. Where do you see Howick's threats in tonight's game?
Howick are a pretty confident team. They've got strike players throughout the park, so we're just hoping to execute our game plan and hopefully defend where their strikes are.
And you guys have Neta Nuasala tonight, last game before she heads to the Broncos on Friday. How valuable has she been for your team?
She's been really valuable for us. Her experience and her wisdom, passing it down to our girls is very valuable for us.
Well, all the best to you and the ladies tonight.
Awesome, thank you.
He was the coach of the Otara Scorpions. I love the word he used, wisdom of Neta Nuasala.
Yeah, she's got a lot of wisdom. She's been in a lot of teams, international level, also NRLW level. So she's got a lot to offer, a lot of experience to share, and wisdom is definitely something that she would bring to the Otara Scorpions.
It's not a word that you often hear a coach talk about, is it? Wisdom.
No, it wasn't. When I interviewed him and he said that, I was like, oh, that's it's actually a really good word to describe something that Neta would bring. I can just imagine it. She's such a wealth of knowledge, and she's so calm and collective when she explains things. So wisdom is a perfect word. He described her perfectly.
So there is Anessa Biddle, the young lady we're hearing is about to go off and play NRLW. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how she plays. I know James Sarah has his eye on her as one to watch as Nigel Williams bounces onto the field. He's so energetic, Nigel.
Yeah, love Nigel. Been refed by Nigel many a times. Actually like the way Nigel refs. He's no muck around, gets to the point, gets the job done. He's a great ref, Nigel.
He refereed the Howick Hornets last match time 2 weeks ago, which we were he was very clear in his decision making. It must be really important for you as a player to just be quite clear in what's going on in the heat of battle.
Oh, definitely. And as a captain myself, it's something that you expect of a ref, to be clear with you and precise about decision making. So that's something that Nigel offers as a ref. So yeah, he's a great ref.
So the hoot has gone, and we are just about ready for week 5 of the Premier Women's Competition from the Auckland Rugby League. And it's time to play footy. It doesn't get much better than this. The two top teams, Howick are top, only by value of 4 and against. And here we go as Justice Robeck gets us underway and straight away kicks it out, which is not the flashiest thing for Otara to let happen.
No, definitely not. You'd think you have your centres and your wingers up hugging that line, but, there was no one there, and that's just some easy meters for Howick, to get the ball back and be in a good position for an attacking set.
And the one thing that you will see too, in the women's game, I noticed the restarts aren't that long, and you can't afford to allow this.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a tactical play they were going for to, try and regather it, and just as a result it went out the sideline, but it definitely went in their favour, whatever the reason was for that kick.
So, straight away, we have the Howick Hornets on attack on Wednesday Night League here at North Harbour Stadium. The conditions are beautiful as they will work their way along the back line. That's Sadaraka. And Sadaraka keeps going on through, takes 3 players, 2 now on the tackle to get it down. She's just inside 30 miles, so 28 out from the line.
There was Tautari there that took up that hit up.
Baldwin, she finds
Sherelle Leota.
Sherelle Leota will cause all sorts of bother. And they are now 13 out from the line. Baldwin. She finds Charlotte Davis, who will find Barbara Ovar. Ovar backing and getting close to the line. They're already smelling points early on in the piece. Baldwin has a dart, has a look, goes, and is stopped well by the Otara Scorpions. That's Futuma Wala stopping her about 3 out. Ball goes up. What's the chase like? Taken back in, so they're going to have to hustle Otara, and that they do. Are they going to push her back in? No. So good early defence off the back of a mistake.
Yeah, definitely. It was good set there by Howick, and they got it to Tautari to get away that kick, and now Howick put on a defensive set here. Nice tackle. 3-4 people in that tackle.
It was a good start by Nessa Biddle. Now, has she been called for a mistake, or is it hands in the ruck? Yeah, hands in the ruck straight away.
I think it was just Woodman there on too long. Nessa was trying to get up and play the ball, and fortunately for her, she's got that penalty.
So Sadaraka kicks it out again. Not the greatest touch finder. So they're not helping themselves either side, are they, with their kicking game, even at this early point?
Yeah, no, definitely not. You probably look for more distance, but from the game we watched last week, the kicks weren't going out. So I guess she's just glad that she found touch in that kick.
Awaki with the first carry. This is Mary Suluvi nudging 3 out from halfway. Lesor with the good carry. Gets the fend as well. Gets the ball away. Does not get the ball away. Play looking. There's Suluvi again. Sadaraka. She finds Biddle. Now you know that Biddle's going to be busy tonight.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be busy. She's someone they're going to have to watch for on those backdoor plays.
So just a little bit of confusion as they try to figure themselves out. This is Nere Nuasala. You'll see plenty of her tonight. Suluvi. The kick now. Runs and kicks to Sadaraka. Taylor Curtis under the ball. Does she wait for it? No, but it's knocked on by Lomoloma. So you would have liked to have seen Taylor Curtis actually attempt to go for that ball, right?
Yeah,
she's still learning the game.
Yeah, she is. She's very fresh to rugby league, and you would have expected that from an experienced player, but she was kind of just sort of waiting there, waiting for the ball to approach her, but you can't afford to do that. She's very lucky the ball wasn't intercepted there.
Yeah, but I spoke to Taylor a couple of weeks back, and she's, I love the word, she is fresh, and she knows it, right? And it took her a good 40 minutes the last time just to get herself into the games. Is it tough to switch from Union, do you think, to league?
I think it's hard to switch from any sport because, they're different rules. So, much respect to anyone who's switching from another code to rugby league.
Howick now with the ball.
And Totari there taking another hit up. She's just returned to rugby league. She's been off with a bit of a niggle and an injury, so it's good to see her back out there. She's a co-captain.
Kick early. This is Platinum Masters. She's got a good kick. Good chase too. Biddle again having to clean up. Gets away. Biddle starts moving forward, looking for gets taken down. Well, a penalty was coming there. Just over halfway. The Howard Hornets were all over Anessa Biddle.
Such an elusive player.
I was waiting for the women to go, hey, how about giving a 10? How about just throwing someone in the bin there for a moment? It was Chantel Woodman hanging on to her, and then she got cleaned up over the top.
Yeah, Masters try to take her again because I don't think the tackle was complete, but maybe the ref had called otherwise.
Better touch finder this time for the Otara Scorpions. So they've saved a try down at their own end. Now it's their chance to go and attack again. Suluvi, she finds Lesor. Lesor proving a little bit of a handful, but she's with Saviete in the tackle. Turns her around. Suluvi, she finds Loto. This is Nuasala again. She's going to be busy tonight, don't you, Nettie?
Oh, she's definitely going to be busy. And she's just such a strong and powerful runner.
Suluvi, talking about strong and powerful. And they've been caught inside the 10 again this time.
In a perfect position here for some good attacking play and some good shape.
So with the way the women's game goes, are you always going to look for the forward, or do you sometimes play smart and take a 2?
Yeah, it just depends. It's so early in the piece, and when you've got forwards running like Neta Nuasala, I'd be giving her the ball, that's for sure, to get some go forward.
Suluvi finds Sadaraka, bang! Hello! Totari stops that move very quickly, all over her. Suluvi waiting in, looks right, goes left. This is Fotumawala, pumps off one. Suluvi has been busy. Goes out the back line for the Otara Scorpions. Nice little short ball. That's Carlene Lesoa still going. Back in, taking the players with her.
The ref's not calling that one.
Suluvi. This is Loto going on. Strong defence. That's Lafayette over the top. Suluvi, 5 and last. Oh, caught in no man's land almost.
Forward pass.
Little panic. Did you sense a little panic by Otara?
Yeah, I think it was the last quarter. They were just kind of looking. They gave the ball to Neta Nuasala, and she's a prop, so They should have been looking out the back, and then obviously that pass there was forward to her in the first place.
It looked a bit flat as well.
Yeah.
It did look flattish.
She definitely wasn't the right option from the dummy half past.
Curtis plays the ball, 12 out from the Howick line. Just what you would expect from a top of the table clash. Lisa Rua plays the ball. She finds Ormsby. Ormsby given some room to run. Malisi holds it down. Again, there's a bit of rubbish going on in the tackle.
Yeah, a bit of discipline issues here early in the game. In saying that, we had the same last week with it was just penalty after penalty in the first 10 minutes. So hopefully that improves so we can get a better flow on in the game.
Baldwin.
Sherelle Leota.
Here comes Sherelle Leota. Good run. Is she holding her face? Did she feel like she got a whack in the chops?
I think she did.
Yep. Savietti. Savietti backing in. Strong carry by Wendy Savietti. Baldwin. This is Chantel Woodman. Everything revolves around Chantel Woodman.
Yeah, she's playing 13, but she's playing that ball playing 13 role, so she's that middle link and that half sort of role in the middle.
Lafayette. Look at Lafayette. She's waiting for her to palm someone off with her big right hand.
Took 3 defenders with her in that instance.
Here's Baldwin again, just skipping around players and then met by 2, including Carlina Lesor. She's not happy. Not happy at all. Wild ball comes out wide. This is Rua. Rua goes wide. She finds Ormsby. Ormsby continues to move forward. They're 5 out, and that was the changeover. So, not what you want. So again, 5th tackle execution.
Yeah, probably not the best option on the last, but in saying that, you know, they're in a good position to defend from. They've just got to do some hard defence down the centre of the field.
Lourdes Tuiala with the ball. Nice little carry. They're 10 out from their own line, the Otara Scorpions. This is Biddle. Got a great right foot step on her, hasn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's got a step from both sides, actually.
This was the 5th tackle. It was going nowhere. So James Sarah will have plenty to say at half-time. Rebek plays the ball, finds Solovi. She's been busy, the hooker. Sala. 12 out from halfway. Otara with the ball, running right to left. Lotto, ball pass goes to ground. Taylor Curtis up in the face of Biddle. You're not going to get away from me this time. Ball.
So flexible, she's all over the place.
Yeah, but I love the attitude too. So they've kicked well inside their own half. So that'll just go out. And it will be Howick ball. So again, on the 5th tackle, not a great execution, but defensively strong work by Howick to keep them there.
Yeah, they're getting good numbers in the tackles and really quite dominant too. But in saying that, they've got some strong, powerful runners in this Otara side. It's been a very tight battle these first opening minutes.
Well, on both occasions, or all the occasions we've seen so far, their 5th tackle execution is off. So they're feeling the heat, right? This is why you have top of the table clashes. Howick with the ball. Tian Kavier to play the ball. Nice little drop in as Lafayette, she's going to be busy tonight, don't you know? She wants to get involved, Lafayette.
Oh yes, the last time when I watched Howick's game, she was outstanding. She was definitely the player of the match for me in their last game.
Strong tackle from Malisi on the halfway at the Howick Hornets. Little kick behind. That's from Rua. What's Biddle got? Biddle, that's a go. Not a good move, but picked up and saved for the Otara Scorpions. And they quickly get back into gear. Biddle, met by 2 of the Howick Hornets.
And she's still powering through.
Looks for the quick play. Sulovic.
Kutumuala, strong, powerful run.
Sataraka. This is Nuosala. Nuosala gets away. Time to go riding for Sapphire Abraham. Stops her in her tracks. With a shovel ball for Loto. Awake caught. 5 and last now for the Otara Scorpions. What have they got? Sadaraka, can she get it away? They're going to try and put all the pressure on Taylor Kurz. Nice take. Looks for the step, gets hammered.
That was a better take from her this time. She actually competed for that and took both hands that time, so well done to her.
Look at the way Lafayette runs. She's so fluid.
Yeah, she is very fluid. Well, I don't think we've seen anything from her yet, Stephen. She's so brilliant, and I think as the match progresses, she'll get more involved and we'll see a lot more from her.
They'll go left, Howick all night. They'll just be sitting there waiting to go. I love a nice floating edge runner, you know. Here come Howick. Moving the ball. No score yet. In this round 5 match of Wednesday Night League, brought to you by the ARL. You're watching live on Sky Sport for the home of the great game of Rugby League on Sky, and also on the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel. A bit of dancing now from Lisa Rua. They allow her to dance.
Lisa's shifted back to fullback. She's been playing in the halves to start off the season, so she's shifted back now. They've had a bit of a rejigging since Tautari's come back.
They shifted out, and this is Platinum Masters goes high. Good chase. Who's there? Goes straight through the hands of Lafayette.
In front of the kicker. We sit. Hornets. We got it. Man up.
So they survive another, the Otara Scorpions. Pressure being put on, but chase not strong enough.
Yeah, let's see if this ball gets out.
Proud sponsors of the Otara Scorpions, the Waterview Laundromats. Let's go Brown, the hotspot as well.
I love that local businesses are supporting our women's game. There's been a lot of times where women haven't had that and haven't been fortunate enough to get sponsorship and had to fundraise, so it's awesome to see local businesses supporting our women in league.
Lots of noise on the bench for the Howick Hornets. They know how important this game is, and particularly too, Crystal, when they've come off a break, so you might have expected them to be a little fresher, and maybe we'll see that in the latter parts of the match.
Yeah, that might start to show as Otara are starting to fatigue, and maybe how it could lift just from having that rest. But you never know, sometimes a rest doesn't go in your benefit. It can make you all the more tired from getting that rest, so it can have an adverse effect on some teams, so we'll see.
So there's a look at the penalty. Didn't see the penalty there at all.
Totari's taking the tap here. Decided not to kick for the side. It's a bit of a big kick, so they've decided to take the tap. Howick.
Bit of a big kick. Don't give it away, Crystal. Kaver plays the ball. Baldwin in an acting half. This is Avar. Just playing the simple game. Inside the Otara Scorpions half. They're calling for a knock on. And referee Nigel Williamson saying stripped.
Woodman's just telling her ladies to just calm down, settle down. See the replay here.
Yeah, it was too. I'll give you that. I'd say it's Sadaraka, a little tasty little strip there. And we're going to agree with referee Williams as well. Howick with the ball.
From up here, I'm agreeing, Stephen. When I'm on the field, maybe not.
Good captain you are too. Howick Hornets on attack now. 22 out from the Otara Scorpions line. Still no score in this top of the table showdown of the Women's Premiership. It's round 5. That's Sefua Pio in the 22. Plays Baldwin. Woodman. that. Here comes Lisa Rue. Who does she find? She finds Sophia Abraham. Scored the last time she was here at North Harbour Stadium.
Look how strong she is.
Oh, here we go. Hang on a minute. Oh, someone's not happy. Someone's not happy at all.
Captain sticking up for her younger ladies. This is definitely not needed in our game.
You see, I got a little bit excited. You're telling me to behave.
I think I get excited when I watch the NRL players have a little bit of a scrap, but not when it's our ladies playing.
So you're not. You're saying you wouldn't get in and have a bit of a scrap just to protect someone?
Oh, I mean, I would definitely defend my players.
There's too much pushing and shoving to play the ball. You're right. At this point in time, the penalty's going against you, but I am now issuing your whole team with a warning. Okay? Go back, tell your players, control that area, otherwise you'll suffer the consequences. Okay?
Referee Nigel Williams talking to Fia Malisi, the captain of Otara, saying, "Clean it up, ladies."
Signal the infringement, then you can tap or go. Ladies, go back to your team leaders. Go back. Going over the ruck. Yep.
So Nigel Williams is getting instructions from the sideline as well. I can imagine it's the coaching team. Oh yes, Lafayette meets Noah Sala. That's what you call a hit. Baldwin. Woodman takes a poor ball, grabs it in. Goes wide now to Ormsey. Ormsey comes back in. Nice work off that bloke. 5 out Howard. Can they take advantage of the penalty? Davis. Vargas put on her backside. Baldwin looking. He looks up, decides to go left. Woodman. Here's Lafayette. She goes wide to Curtis, goes straight through the hands. It's a bit of a coach killer, that one.
Oh, yes. Say, James would be a bit disappointed in that.
And on the 10-metre line. In line with me, number 12.
He's looking for the big cutout. One would suspect maybe Curtis wasn't expecting that.
No, I don't think she was. But as we know, Stephen, you always got to be expecting the ball.
You're a hard taskmaster. You are such a captain beside me tonight. Hey? Crystal Rota, pleasure to have you in the seat here for week 5 of Wednesday Night League, courtesy of the Auckland Rugby League, and this is the top of the table showdown. This is Siali Fa'ui for Otara. Awake. Oh, shot from Peel. Puts Robeck on her bum. Malisi, the skipper, finds Fotumawala. Fotumawala hanging on like grim death in the face of Tautare. Nuasala just runs straight, gets the ball away. Suluvi, what's he going to do? Tries to put the palm out, still going, dragging players with her. She's getting up a little tender. 5th and last again. Sadaraka goes to the left boot and nicely picked up by Lafayette.
It's a good take by Lafayette there.
It's Coach Lewis Papali'i, the Otara coach, yelling at his girls. Nothing in this one. Bit of a high shot on Lisa Rua. Gets away with that. Ball.
Well, he's caught a knock on.
Caught a knock on?
That's an interesting call.
I think both of you and I saw that was a clean strip. Let's have a look.
I'm happy with that. Okay. Otara, your ball.
Yeah, that was definitely stripped out.
Miss, the red line.
It's a one-on-one strip. Yep, one-on-one strip.
So game changes just slightly. A little over 18 and a half minutes to play in the first half, and still no score.
All right, hit him. Back those hands in. Go, go. Ball in. Out.
Otara with the ball. This is Inessa Biddle. She can spot the gap. Will she take it? Yes, she will. They drop off. Biddle's still going. Out to the right. This is Dela Loma Loma. And well tackled by two. Lafayette and also Taylor Curtis. Biddle looks up. You know she's going to have a sniff. But Howick all over her like a wet rag. They know that Inessa Biddle is the one to keep an eye on. Back inside for Malisi, the skipper. Fia Malisi gets the ball away. Lesoa held up. 3 outs from the Howick line. Here come the Scorpions. Little dart, and it's a try. That could be Otara in early. Well, not early, the first try for Otara.
Looks like Jana Mangile. Jana Mangile, yep. She's good out of dummy half, Jana. Used her vision. Yeah, Jana.
It's 15. It's 15. So that'll be...
Great try and great vision. Picked it up, looked like she was going to pass it to the left, and then just went herself.
Is that play all right, please? Yeah. I got it. Thank you. I think she's got a sore nose. She's just getting checked out.
Still had a little bit of work to do, though. There was 3 defenders in front of her, and she just took a little dive, put herself through to put Otara on the scoreboard first.
So finally, the deadlock is broken, and Jana Mangale scores for Otara off the bench.
That's what you want your players to do when they're coming off the bench. Bring that energy, bring the impact, and that's exactly what she did.
Boy, it's been all over the place, hasn't it, this match? I mean, neither side has shown any fluidity to get across that try line, and finally just someone comes up and says, hey, hang on a minute, I know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, you're 3 out, but that's your job.
Yeah, sometimes when people come off the bench and there's been a little bit of scuffling out there, they come on, bring a bit more composure. They haven't been involved with everything that's been going on the field, and Jana's just come on, been smart out of dummy half, used her vision, and put some points on the board for Otara.
Sadaraka with the conversion. So the Scorpions finally on the board. They lead the Howick Hornets 6-0. Here it is again. Watch. She looked up. She looked left, and they went, yeah, nah, because they were looking at
Rua.
They were looking at Loto. They were looking at Loto.
Yeah, Lisa Rua just sort of rushed out of the line, and yeah, unfortunately made disconnection in their defensive line, and Jana capitalised on that to score that try there.
So first blood has been taken by the Otara Scorpions. They sit second on the table behind the Howick Hornets. Last week they beat up on Otahu 30 points to 6. And so it's Howick. Funnily enough, in the last game that Howick played, they had to come from behind against Otahu. So again, it's something to James Sarah, their coach, to think about. Mind you, we're almost through the first half. This has been a really tough match of footy. And some of the subs probably wanted to get out there and maybe just make a little bit of difference to this Howick side. Coming off a bye too.
Yeah, sometimes, like I was saying earlier, it can have an adverse effect on some teams, having that little bit of a rest and sort of lose your flow. But in saying that, Howick's got a couple of players that have just returned, so it's also rebuilding those connections and combinations as well.
Sapphire Abraham with the restart this time. And Otara now with a little bit of a sting in their tail.
Look in, Marcus!
Look at this, Mangeli wanting the ball. We're just arguing for the ball. Give me that ball. Here comes Malisi, the skipper. Trying now to up the rhythm. Play on called. Play on is called. So away they go. This is Talia Awake. 2 out from halfway, the Otara Scorpions. Mangele finds Malisi. Second carry in the set for the skipper.
Hold, go. 4.
Loto. Big pass out the back. Little drop ball. Here come the Scorpions again. Very close to the line was Lourdes Tuiala. Stayed in nicely. Quick out of the tackle. Robeck. She finds Sataraka again. Not the best kick that she would have wanted. Straight in the hands of Lafayette. If you wanted to kick it to someone, that's the person you don't want to kick it to.
Some of these tackles are getting a bit scrappy because they're not able to get them to the ground, and then it's a bit of pushing and shoving as they try and wrestle them to the ground.
There's a lot of talking at the referee. Sapphire Abrams slow played the ball.
Okay, lock in, Marcus.
Marina Hamai is on in the 16 jersey for the Otara Scorpions. Nice little run by Bolden, and she's away. She sees fresh air. What has she got? Stopped beautifully by Biddle. Great stop. 10 inside the Otara half. Switch of play. Woodman. Platinum Masters goes to the air. Now what's the chase like? Where's the chase from Howick?
Keep going, keep going.
James Sarah, we're talking a lot about needing to chase. That was a prime opportunity to put all sorts of pressure on Anessa Biddle, and they didn't.
Well, the kick is only as good as its chase, and when there's no chasers, it sort of is a waste of a kick. So, yeah, Howick are going to need to be putting more kick pressure and chase on the back of those kicks.
Fortumawala with 3 Howick players all over it, trying to play the ball. Sadaraka was calling for a penalty, not going to get it. Strong little run by Justice Robeck. She'll play the ball about 15 out from the halfway line. Another strong run by Nuosala. Mangele goes left. Great pass. Sadaraka again. Just a little chip, waiting for the chase. She's just seeing what Tuiala's got. Chase was good enough.
That was a better chase. That was definitely a better chase. She only just retrieved the ball and the chasers were already in her face.
Howick again having to work themselves out of their own half. This is Lisa Rua.
Okay, release 30. Holding girls.
Baldwin waiting. That's Totare, co-captain for the Howick Hornets. 10 out from halfway. Woodman finds Masters. Lafayette will play the ball just on halfway. Tackle 4. Masters.
Oh.
Safa Abraham slipped into that one.
She did slip into that one.
I heard the ooh though. I heard the ooh. Good ooh. We need a good ooh once in a while. 5 and last. Baldwin looking for the chip and chase. Good bounce. She gets the bounce. Chase is good too.
Tackle 1! Tackle 1!
Sapphire Abraham was hoping she'd get out of that one, but she didn't. Nigel Williams right on the spot. And Baldwin falls off. She falls off just as Robeck. So another strong carry by the centre.
A beautiful carry. That's what you want your backs to do. Get in there, give the forwards a rest and do some damaging runs like that.
Hold on, wait. Go, 3.
Little yeah, that's not what you want. Just overran the ball.
Yeah, unfortunately. If she had caught that, it would have been another damaging run by Neta Nuosala.
You can understand why the NRLW want players like Neta Nuosala, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. As you've seen earlier with that big hit that she put on, that's just standard from Neta, and she does those kind of hits every game, and I know I've been on both ends of those.
Oh, yeah? It hurts, right?
It does hurt, but I've been probably on her side more so, and when she does that, it lifts the rest of the team, you know. If you're down and out, or if things are tough and Neta puts on a hit like that, it just lifts the energy amongst the team.
For how long does it hurt?
A whole week.
Howick with the ball. 10 out from halfway and in Otara territory. Here they come again, yet to score. John Saltotari plays the ball. This is Charlotte Davis. Rua. Straight through goes Barbara Ovar. Settling the set down. Baldwin has been scampering around dummy half all night, just hasn't been able to find it. Masters, she finds Rua with options. She's got 2 on the outside, decides to take the tackle. Talia Awaka in that tackle. They're 15 out. They go left. This is Sapphire Abraham. Looks for Taylor Curtis. Yes! Little short side play. And Howick are in. And how excited
Look
is
at the
Taylor Curtis.
excitement.
You've got to love it.
Gotta love that. We knew that Sapphire Abraham was going to start causing havoc sooner or later, and she's done that right now.
Taylor Curtis.
As we see the replay here, a little bit of a fend there. Drew in both the winger and the centre there to put Taylor Curtis in for Howick's first
look
try.
At the little shimmy from Sapphire Abraham. Don't you love it? Could suck both defenders in, and across the line goes Taylor Curtis, who will be ecstatic. As we said earlier, she's played Farah Palmer Cup rugby for both Canterbury and also Auckland, and is learning the game, and that'll do her confidence immeasurable goodness.
Oh, definitely. She's on a great team to be starting, her league career within Howick. It's a good environment. So I was talking to James earlier. It's a good environment. He said his players are starting to buy into what he's trying to create. So, that's all a coach ever wants, is for the players to buy into what they're trying to do. And he said his team is doing that, and that's a reflection of how they've been performing.
James Sarah with the gentleman on the right in the dark Howick Hornet jacket.
Platinum Masters taking the kick.
Oh, another left pegger.
Yeah. They're pretty spoilt for choice, Howick, with their kickers. Platinum's a good kicker. Sapphire Abraham can also kick. John Sal Totari can kick. Oh, but that one's way off to the side there.
Because you keep saying they can kick. They can kick.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, it was the classic commentator's
Sorry,
curse.
Platty.
I don't think she'll be too right if you did that. So the score at the moment is the Scorpions 6 and the Hornets 4. So it's taken a long time for both these sides to get on the board. Such is the nature of the top of the table showdown here in Wednesday Night League, thanks to the ARL. And if you're watching on the ARL YouTube channel, good evening to you wherever you are watching around the world. This is the Women's Premiership Round 5, and Otara in the red, sitting second on the table, only on behind the Howick Hornets on 4 and against. Referee in the middle there with a nice little man bun is Nigel Williams.
Go right side, stay behind.
So this is the closing stages of the first half and round 5 of the ARL Women's Premiership. The Nade McKinley Sadaraka restarts. It's a short restart too.
Keep going.
And Howick were very close to letting that go over the line, but Sapphire, and they're going to put Abraham over. She gets the ball away. Try scorer Curtis will take the ball. They were lucky, very lucky.
Oh, they were so lucky. They were trying to just dominate her out that sideline, but she got a nice pop off to Taylor Curtis.
Rebecca Toa walks into an Otara Scorpion wall. Baldwin.
Hands up, Red, hands up. Move, 7. Hold here. Wait, go. 3.
Kylie Porter's just joined the field, wearing number 17 jersey.
Howick on attack, working their way through this one. There's Lafayette. I'd love to see her find a gap, which puts the big palm out and does find a wee gap. They're having all sorts of trouble with this Black Fern. 2 tests for the Black Ferns. Rua, chip and chase herself. Does she get the bounce? No, but it's fullback on fullback, and it almost gets away, but in come the reinforcements, including Lafayette. Doesn't say too much, says the Otara Scorpion coach, Lewis Papali'i.
Off the leg! Push the knees, Odie. Holding, go, 2.
She could see the gap, gave it a nudge.
Stop, Levin! Holding, girls. Holding.
Slow play the ball for Otara.
Move there!
Rebecca will play the ball.
Hold here.
35 out from their own line. Nigel Williams not happy with what was going on in the tackle, so holding down as the call.
No, Otara, it's right, leave it.
Got Kylie Porter there, and Zaid just holding down too long. And Otara have another penalty.
How hard is that to judge, holding down? What does the rule say there on holding down?
You just got to listen for the ref. He'll let you know. He'll be telling them, release or get off, held. So you just got to be aware of what the ref's calling.
No specific time.
Not every ref's different. My rule of thumb is just listen for the ref because he's the one calling it. So my count might be slower than his or faster than his. So just going by the ref's call.
Fair enough. This is Tanga Vaitau. Tanga Vaitau for the Otara Scorpions. Bench players now coming into play for the Scorpions. Marina Hangai will play the ball. And it's a good quick play of the ball too for Yanga Manele. So they've got lots of room to move. They're allowed. Sadaraka doesn't look around. She had numbers to the left.
Hold here, go, 4.
Tackle 4, little short ball. This is Josephine Mariai. Goes forward. And 5 and last, and they're 10 out the Scorpions. Can they score before the half finishes? Sadaraka goes straight. Little pass straight into the hands of Fotomoala. And doesn't work. But Sadaraka has gone down in a heap.
I think it's her shoulder.
Go.
She will be a big loss for Otara if she's unable to play on.
2.5 minutes out from the half, and you can see she's holding her left shoulder. And that is Linnaeus McKinley.
See on the replay here, Sadaraka goes to pass the ball. Oh, I think she just landed on her shoulder. She did it herself, and just that landing on the left shoulder.
Watch closely. So she gets a bit of a sandwich here. And then crank right there, right on the end. That's going to take their playmaker out if she is unable to return to the field, although she's getting moving now. Maybe a stinger.
Hopefully a stinger. But that was pretty heavy landing right on that shoulder joint.
I've got to say it though, 5 and last, and they were playing short, and there's numbers out wide. They just seem a little bit, vision's a little bit lacking.
Yeah, a little bit disjointed there on that attacking play. Maybe missed comms. Also for Tumuala there. Oh, she's all right. She's up.
Okay. Big breath, and she is fine. Linnaeus McKinley Sadaraka, the number 7 for the Otara Scorpions, who lead 6-4 in this round 5 showdown of the Auckland Rugby League's Women's Premiership.
We'll go on my whistle.
So 2.5 minutes to play.
Yeah, you got it, mate.
Probably the scoreline we would expect from this calibre of women's teams who are at the top. So Howick will work their way out, but straight up the Otara D is up to play. Sapphire Abraham plays the ball, finds Baldwin. This is Chantel Woodman, a little dummy. Walks straight into the red brick wall, you might say.
Wait. Oh, go 2. Pass is good.
Rebecca Cole is on in the 15 jersey for the Howick Hornets.
Tackle 3.
Baldwin, big ball out now. They love this option of trying to run wide and right. Good strong tackle though. Oh, I think that was Sadaraka again. Gets up limping. This is Johnsel Totari going on her own.
She's really putting her body on the line, Sadaraka.
5th and last for Howick. They're going to spin it wide. What have they got? It's a bit static. Ball goes up from Platinum Masters. Chases there. Lafayette is waiting for the bounce to the right place. Gets it. Oh, nice flick on from Charlotte Davis, but Lafayette is going to get caught with the ball. Ooh, a bit slow motion, Crystal.
That was a good play. It was a good option there. A great kick by Platinum. Good kick she put up. Nessa Biddle just let it bounce there. Probably should have tried to catch that on the full. Regathered by Davis to the flick on to Lafayette.
It was a nice little flick too.
It was quick. Barely saw it.
You got tackle 1 here. Let me check this injury, please.
Is it Sadaraka again?
I think it's Sadaraka down. It was a tackle about in the last set. She went in for the tackle and she got up and feeling a little bit less than perfect.
Yeah, it's not the shoulder this time. It looks like it's her knee. see that often as well, Stephen. You sustain one injury and then something else goes as you compensate or you sort of change what you're doing, and hopefully it's nothing too serious for Saraka.
Well, I'm not going to play doctor on this one, but while we have this moment, you're going in for surgery, right?
Yes.
Get the old, is it the knee clean-up, or what's the story?
I'm just getting a loose body taken out of my knees.
A what?
A loose body, a piece of bone. So just before World Cup, I fractured it.
It's when you said I'm getting a loose body taken out of my knee, I'm going, who's in your knee? Who's in your knee? So is it just swimming around under the kneecap, is it? Or
yeah, it's just floating around in there, and it's extremely painful when it catches between the bones.
Just a reminder, this is the first of our banger of a double header. Coming up a little bit later on tonight on Sky Sports Select, which is Channel 50 at 8. Round 4 of the Fox Premiership and the Manukau Magpies against the Mangere East Hawks. It's a battle of South Auckland. Both these sides need to find some form. Oh, yes, they need to find some form. So some concern on the Otara Scorpions bench. Coach Lewis Papali running not a bad senior mullet there, actually. What a flash mullet, I must say. We could almost call that the Le Grand Moulet.
Fresh fade on the sides.
Oh, here we go. Inside the last 60 seconds of the first half in this Women's Premiership match, round 5 in the Auckland Rugby League competition. The two tops teams. It's been a little messy, and I'm sure both coaches would want to talk about that, and particularly execution.
Yeah, definitely. We see Nessa's been outstanding, but she's sort of, Howick haven't been allowing her the space that should be used to.
Mangele. What's that, sorry?
Off the leg! Back in girl!
Tangavaitau plays the ball.
Tackle 4.
Mangele again. This is Josephine Mari Arai in the 14 shirt for Otara. Awaka with the kick. Tries to split the defence. Curtis lets it bounce. Taylor Curtis, and away she goes, the try scorer. Still looking, still going. Just keep running. Give it a nudge. Oh, still alive, still alive. And Cassie Ormsby will take the tackle. And that is the first half. Took a while for the teams to get across the line. Otara to score first and around with 18 minutes to play. What do you make of that first half, just briefly?
Yeah, just a little bit scrappy at moments. I think both sides have tried to execute game plan, but it sort of hasn't gone their way. But, I mean, overall, tough battle out there, very physical game. And I'm definitely excited to see what the second half brings.
I suppose that the one thing that coaches will potentially look at is execution on the fifth. I know we always talk about it, and it becomes a little bit too tired to talk about it, but that's so critical when you're in that red zone.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, in Saraka and Platinum Masters, they've got good kickers. They're just not getting to that kick and not getting that kick away, I guess, in the right direction. So hopefully that's an improvement that the coach gets the girls to work on for the second half.
So that is at half time in this Week 5 showdown between the Howick Hornets and the Otara Scorpions. It's the Scorpions leading 6-4.
Welcome to Datum Projects, where we make your interior fit outs easy. From start to finish, we bring a wealth of experience to every project, and we love what we do, so please come and meet the team.
Hi, we're the project management team. Our responsibility is to ensure a smooth running project from start to finish. By having a clear understanding of our clients' expectations, we aim to do this by delivering a stress-free, quality fit-out on time.
I'm Singh. I'm a quantity surveyor. My role is to understand your needs and tailor my pricing to suit your budget.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm one of the detailers here at Datum Projects. My role is to take the client's architectural drawings and convert them into shop drawings for our factory.
Hi, my name's T. I'm the Health and Safety Manager for Datum Projects, and one of our core principles here is work safe to get you home safe.
The decisions we make matter. The cloth you put on your back, that comes from somewhere. Ours is Ecotech, and it comes from here. One of these equals 38 of these, not in landfill. High performance fabric worthy of what you stand for.
Play for Ponsonby Ponies Rugby League Club, football club. Ponsonby United Rugby League Football Club. Okay. I play for Ponsonby Ponies Rugby League. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Kia ora, my name's John Sal.
Hi, I'm Melania Cairns.
My name is Monica Pagasilia and
Celeste Malatinha.
My name is Maitro Federica.
My name is Sophia Malisi. Kia ora, I'm Whakalawhalahi atu. My name is Daniela Paina. I play for Ponsonby Ponies.
I play for the Manuel Marlins. And I play for Uruhu Rovers.
I play for Glenora.
Otara Scorpion Women's.
For Mount Albert Lions.
And I play for the Howick Hornets.
What I love about my club is that it's really family orientated. It's all about the community, and I've only been at Otara Rugby League Club for 2 years. But just everything about the club is just really family orientated and so welcoming.
Because that's the first club I played for when I started playing league. And I feel like they're really inclusive, like supporting the girls. But, you know, there's always improvement. But yeah.
I chose to play for my club because it's been around my family for a long time. My dad played, and it's really supportive of women's rugby.
I love my club because we're really welcoming to all newbies and oldies. Really excited for our seasons, for all our supporters we have, and the sponsors we got this year too as well.
So I grew up in Grey Lynn ever since I was little, born and bred, you know, central based, and I think it means more to me than just playing footy on the field. I have, my mum played for Ponies when she was younger, and my siblings and my babies too, and I coached them, so woo, winning.
The things I most love about my club is the support it gives, the culture there, and the coaches and the team.
I just love how they create opportunities, not just for our orderlies, but for the grassroots of our young girls that are coming through, and that's all about it. Rugby league, enjoying the game and just meeting new people, and especially the young teenagers, because back when I started there was no pathway for them. So just creating opportunities for them for our next generation.
Half-time in Wednesday Night League in round 5 of the ARL Premier Women's competition between the top two sides. And it's the Scorpions who sit second on the table, leading the Howick Hornets by 6 points to 4. Only the 2 tries, Crystal, in the first half, and it took them a while to get going.
Yeah, it did take them a while to warm into it. But as we see here in this try from Jana Mangele, she sort of just dummied out there, went through. She had 3 defenders there, and Leota, I think it is. And Zaid and Lisa Rua Edwards, she just raced up there and created that hole there for Jana Mangere to score their first try.
So that was after about 22 minutes, and finally they got some ball, the Howick Hornets, and it was just a lovely little short side play from Sapphire Abraham, and Taylor Curtis hangs on to this one and just scoots down that short side.
Yeah, well, Sapphire Abraham is damaging. She's been creating opportunities on that left edge the whole game, and that one obviously resulted in a try. But, you know, I'm sure she'll have a lot more to offer for the second half of this game.
Yeah, and James Serra, the coach, would have been happy about that one because, as he said in our pre-game show, he's actually coached a number of the women on the Otara Scorpions side. So that is what that looks like. The numbers for halftime, we'll just check in just a moment, see what the stats suggest. But you would suggest that it's probably going to be pretty even. Let's confirm that, shall we? Yeah, fairly even. Completion rate from the Hornets a little bit higher than the Otara Scorpions, and possession is is similar. So there's not much in it, but you would expect that.
That's pretty good completion rate, to be honest. 83% for the Hornets is a good completion rate. Just getting to the end of their sets. As we spoke about, the sixth options haven't been the best, but getting to the end of their sets and being in a prime position to defend, I guess, is more important. But fairly even, obviously, on the possession there with 52 and 48. So all in all, pretty even on the statistics.
If you were the Howick Hornets, would you now, knowing that Sadaraka is a bit beaten up, would you target her?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Tactic-wise, you definitely would. And that's something you do in attacking sets quite often, is you sort of tire out the half so that, it takes away their attacking power. So if she's, carrying a niggle, as we've seen, either that shoulder or that knee, she definitely will be a target, and I'm sure that Howick will be aware of that.
A cracking night here at North Harbour Stadium. The groundsmen, Ryan Doubleday and Brad Coffing, have done a beautiful job to the pitch. We've got the second half not too far away, but just a wee reminder that next week we've got the ARL Senior Under 90 kilogram grade playing in this 6 p.m. slot of Wednesday Night League, with Te Atatu taking on Manurewa. And we've just got a message from some of the Mount Albert Open Age Restricted supporters.
Kia ora, I'm Michael Robertson. Breaking news, look out for the Mount Albert Under-90 Rugby League team, the Mad Dogs. They are on the scene in 2023. You've got to support them.
Kia ora, it's Di Henwood here. I just wanted to say a big ups to the Mount Albert Mad Dogs under 90 kgs. Bringing the heat, bringing the fury, bringing the tackles, bringing the runs, scoring the tries.
Hey fellas, it's Mark Montoya here from the One New Zealand Warriors. Just wanted to let you know I'm back in the Mount Albert Mad Dogs to take it out this year. I'm backing you all the way, brothers, so make sure you back us at the Warriors. As show my boys.
Oh, hello there. Who do I back in the Auckland Under-90s League competition? The Mount Albert Mad Dogs, of course. They have got the hottest hottie patotties in the competition. I want to be a bar of soap in those showers.
G'day, the original Mad Butcher. Yes, the Mad Butcher. Rugby league runs through my blood. I want to wish the Mount Albert Mad Dogs a great season. I think it's a great name for a team. Rock on, boys, rock on.
Easy here, and I'm putting my support in for the Mad Dogs in the under-90s this season. They're going to do the business.
The decisions we make matter. The cloth you put on your back, that comes from somewhere. Ours is Ecotech, and it comes from here. One of these equals 38 of these, not in landfill. High performance fabric worthy of what you stand for.
Second half set to go in week 5 of the Women's Premiership in Auckland Rugby League, and playing left to right it will be the Otara Scorpions, who lead at 6 points to 4. Referee Nigel Williams gets us underway for the second half. Again a short kick out, but picked up nicely by Sapphire Abraham, who has been such a dominant feature in the first half for the Howick Hornets. So this will be interesting now, Crystal, to see how both teams approach maybe the first 20.
Yeah, well, it was a slow start in the first 20 of the first half, so they might be warmed up now, warmed into the game a little bit, so hopefully this... also, there was a lot of penalties in that opening part of the game.
So when does Saviiti walk straight through Sadaraka? I don't think... Sadaraka has gone down again in back play, so I think we need to keep an eye on the young little halfback for the Otara Scorpions. As Howick, good strong run from Barbara Ovar. Gets them up about 28 out from the Scorpions line. Want to make an impact early. Masters finds Lafayette. Lafayette again, palms 2 out of the way, says, how do you like that? And gets inside the 10. Is it an early start, early 4-pointer for the Howick Hornets? Watch closely and see. Poor ball, and Masters unable to hold it up. What a disappointing end to that set.
It was. They were looking extremely threatening there with Otara only had 12 defending with the little half stool in back play here. But yeah, that wasn't the best pass from Abraham to Masters, who just couldn't regather that.
What was your line? You should always have your eye on the ball?
Yes. You should always be expecting the ball.
Just throw that one back in. So this is young Tefito Laifele. She has been a revelation in the 11 jersey tonight, and that big right-hand palm is going to get plenty of work in the second 40. Delal Lomo.
It's a head high ref there by Sharel Leota.
High contact. Get them down. Captain run. Let me get out the way, okay?
So a couple of games for the Black Ferns, and is now playing the great game of rugby league, which we don't mind. Biddle.
Another head high there.
Strikes off Melisi, the skipper for Otara. That's 2 in a row. I'm waiting for a chat. Hang on. Maybe we'll get it.
I love the way Anissa Biddle just continues on. She gets head high and she's standing there.
Shot out. Over here, please. Over here. Thank you. Yep.
Yes, we're going to get the Nigel Williams chat about trying to take people's
Number
heads
10,
off.
was it? Number 10. Okay. Number 10, come out, please.
So what's the head high going to come from then? Two and we get a warning
Two consecutive head
Number
highs.
10, over here, please.
Two on a warning now.
No, just listen. Just tell her to listen.
She's calling out Wendy Saviete.
The penalty is going against you for high contact, okay? No, listen. I'm now issuing the whole team with a warning, okay? Go back, tell them I'll give you a bit of time. Okay. Sorry, there you go. Ladies, come up. Here's your D-line. Just hold it there, girls. Come up. That's a warning. Get that contact down. Contact down.
You could almost call that the yellow card. There's your little yellow.
Yeah.
Do it again, and you know what's going to happen. Someone's going to walk.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Okay? No, I'm going to signal time back on, and then signal the infringement, and then you're going for touch. Eye contact.
Very informative, Nigel. Love that.
Well, if you're learning the game and you don't know what's going on, it's like getting an education on the run.
Right, you've got
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
Now,
And here's the head high
going
on
over the
Anissa
ruck.
Biddle.
Going over the ruck, go to 10. Yep, okay.
Well, it actually wasn't Savietti. She wasn't involved.
She was right.
It
She
actually
said I wasn't
Barbara
involved
Ovar.
in that.
Okay, release it! On the line!
I think everyone will go back to the ankle biters now.
Otara with the ball. From the bench, Josephine Mariarai.
Move, 20! Back here, Howick! Oh, give us space! Give us space!
Mangele. Got a lovely pass on a Mangele.
She is. She's a brilliant hooker, Mangele.
Fortuna will play the ball.
Hold here, wait!
38 out from the Howick line. Here come the Scorpions. Great little pass from Fa'awi. In comes Biddle. Biddle misses one, gets it out to the right winger, and that is Deloma. Good tackle. Great tackle by who?
Lafayette.
Lafayette.
You've gone out. Play the ball here, Howick.
Try saving tackle.
Ladies, in here. Roll ball. Need a marker in there, Otara.
I'm liking the shape that Otara are throwing about with their backdoor plays. Good ball from Nessa Biddle.
Where you are. Hey,
Try saving tackle here. She kind of had no option. It was either out or try and flick it back in, but unfortunately it went forward anyway.
So here's Lafayette, the try saver. Walks into the Otara wall of red. Slow play the ball. Baldwin waiting. In comes Sherelle Leota. Held up. Gee whiz, he is blowing his pee out of his whistle tonight, is Nigel Williams.
They're just trying to get her to ground by the looks of things.
Here we are, Tara. With me.
I think she played hooky on that one.
Yeah, little tactic, just let the ball go.
Savietti with the carry. Good carry too. It gets over the 30-metre line. 30 out from their own line, Howick. Trailing by 2, second half of week 5 in the Women's Premiership of the Auckland Rugby League.
Release 16! Push to me, girls. Oh, offside 8, tackle 2.
Leosa was calling for the ball. Baldwin says, no, I'm going to go for a little dart. There's about 3 out from halfway.
Hold here, 8. Oh! Go, 3.
Davis. Nice strong run. Comes back in from Lisa Rua. Goes backwards from Masters. A little sort of stalls play, that one.
Go Marcus! Go Marcus! Tackle is 4.
Oh. Markers are slow. Sapphire Abraham saw that too. So, wow, early in the piece, they're finding gaps, the Howick Hornets.
Markers weren't square, so Abraham took a dart.
Masters goes high. Short and high. And well taken by Biddle, who brushes off one and decides to go forward. Needs 2 to take it down, including Charlotte Davis. Well, Mangele said, come on, ref.
Move 20!
Slow play by Rubik. Finds Mangele. This is Tuiala, comes in off a wing. Met by Pure and Co.
Hold. Go, 3.
Good strong tackle. That's a really strong tackle down low by Sapphire Abraham. Got to run it. They've decided to go. Biddle comes into the back line, steps off her right, still going, and then gets caught up. 5 and last for the Otara Scorpions. What can they produce? Not the greatest ball for Awaki, but she goes high. There's space there if it's taken, but picked off. And Cassie Ormsey says, well, actually, you drop that, I'll take advantage of that. And it's Hornet ball.
Very lucky that that ball was not taken on a full, because that would have definitely been a Otara try. But nice pick up off the back of that by Cassie Ormsby.
So Pure plays the ball. Full of running in the second half of the Howick Hornets. But the Otara defence is up to, but once again, Baldwin spots the gap and gets a good 10 to 12 metre gain.
Back here, Otara. Tackle 3.
Rua. Lafayette. Does the big right palm come out? There's one. No, just the one. And then the monster her, including Carlene Lesoa.
Hold the knee. Tackle 4.
Abraham waiting. Finds Masters again, going high, but that's not getting any distance on that. It goes straight into the hands of Lourdes Tuiala. Defence up to us.
She's been safe under the high ball though, Tuiala, but that was a good defence there by Ormsby.
Siali Fa'ui. Mangele was thinking, was that a bit of a dangerous tackle, ref? Mangele. Biddle comes in from fullback, gets another handy 5 to 10 metres, closing in on the halfway line. This is the skipper, Fia Melisi, still going is Melisi. Good captain's run. Now heavily entrenched in the Howick Hornet half.
I think that was Futu Moala with that run. Setting up shape.
Robic with a slow play. They're 5 and last. Goes up Mangele. Goes long this time. Who wants it? Oh, wow. Sapphire Abraham knock on right in front of the Howick Hornet line.
That's just where they would want to be, having an attacking set, the Otara side.
First time we've seen a good long kick too.
Yeah, I think Jana Mangele should put her hand up a little bit more for some kick plays on those fifth and final options, because that was a really good kick there, especially with Sararaka going off with her injury.
So a little over 31 minutes to play in this second half of this Women's Premiership match, round 5 at North Harbour Stadium of Wednesday Night League, brought to you by the Auckland Rugby League, and the Otara Scorpions now in strong position to extend their lead. But can they? We've been talking all match about execution. Let's see what they've got. Mangele Nice ball, finds Faili. This is Biddle. Biddle goes alone, looks at the gap. Stopped by Abraham. 3 out. Faui in quick. And poor play the ball called.
Got a knock on here, girls. We've got to come out here.
That is just a killer.
She's trying to tell Nigel that they were pulling her, but he's not having the bar of that.
So Sapphire Abraham waiting for the call from the referee.
On the line, please, miss. Thank you.
Fair call.
Yeah,
it's a
fair call.
Poor play the ball by Anessa Biddle. She won't want to look at that again.
No, she unfortunately just kicked the ball forward as she went to play it.
So again, like the first half, mistakes are just creating frustration.
Okay, heads in, please.
Yeah, definitely frustration amongst the two
Right,
teams.
ball in. Out.
The battle of who finds composure the fastest.
Baldwin
Lock
again,
in, Marcus.
who trademarks
Hold.
scamper
Hold.
and a dummy
Go,
half.
one.
Hornet ball.
Release now. Hold here. Go, 2.
Ball from White's Woodman. Drops it back in for
Hey!
Sherelle Leota.
Lock the ball, lock the ball, lock the ball.
Not going to work this time.
Yeah, tried that tactic again.
That's a loose carry, Sarah. Unfortunately, loose carry.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No, just before this, here we go. So Woodman passes off to Leota.
Now, 2 steps forward.
And watching.
Lady, here, please. Thank
Oh,
you, Miss.
you know what?
Come forward, come forward.
That's Tanga Vaita had her hand all over that ball. Are you just saying loose carry?
I was just saying it because the previous one we had
Yeah,
sort of
it
said
was.
it looked like she just let the ball go.
So do we think the Hornets have been hard done by there a little bit? We do. Not all
In this
around from
instance.
Crystal Rota. Scorpion ball. Tidy little run from there. 5'8", Talia Awake. Biddle comes into acting half. Goes for a good little run. Oh, met by just a solid defensive line from the Howard Hornets. Mangele is at half. Here comes Loto. Loto found Mare Arai. Here come the Scorpions. Loto passes it off. Not going to happen for Nuasala.
Hold.
Close. Mangele, does she go herself again? She thought about it. Not going anywhere. 5 and last for the Scorpions. Can they execute on the 5th? They lead 6-4 against Howick. Ball goes left. Biddle palms it off. One more. Here we go. And strong defense. Ball still alive and not. Justice Roback held up and a good D effort by the Howick Hornets.
Need a marker in there.
Futumuala here. It makes it hard when the ladies are still trying to fight to stay up, and I would be advising just get down and play the ball quickly, because it just slows the play the ball down so much more, especially when you're this close to the line. You just want to be getting those quick play the ball.
6-4 the Scorpions lead. It's Howick ball leading this competition after 4 runs. They're coming off the bye, the Hornets. Lots of footy still to be played this coming Saturday as well in the competition. On Saturday at 11 a.m, Tani Wharau play Otahuhu at Davis Park number 1. And on Saturday at 12:45 in the afternoon, Mount Albert play City at Fowles Park number 2. So a lot of footy to look forward to. There's Leota again. Yeah, wanted to get the ball away. Not going to get it away this time. Baldwin waits. They come left.
It's been good on both sides of the ball, Leota.
Now there's space here. Biddle is running back. What's the chase like? It's a good chase this time. Strong chase, and Curtis is all over it. That's what you are looking for as a coach.
Yes, that's the kick chase that any coach would be after. It was a great kick chase there by Taylor Curtis and Sapphire Abraham.
Oh, Delilah Loma just walked into
Hold with me, Howick.
Lafayette.
Hold, go, 2. Off the leg! Off the leg! Back here, girls. Tackle 3.
Marina Hangai. Tidy carry for her.
Push to me, push to me.
Gee, Mangele is always pushing the ref, isn't she, Nee?
Yeah, she's the hooker that's looking at the ref every play the ball for a penalty.
Good ball got away by Nu'usala. Found Eloto. Back to Mangele. And it's alive for the Scorpions. Ball goes forward. Lotus Tuiala can't hold it. So that was the coach of the Howick Hornets, James here. He'll be happy with that. He won't be happy being 2 points behind. So they spun it quickly. Got it out there and just, as actually Malisi, the skipper, tried the look-away pass, but did roll forward as well.
It did look like it rolled a little bit forward, and it was quite hard too. Quite a hard pass.
So if you're the coach and you're going to look at this match and do your video, you're just going to look at this match and potentially say just a little bit messy in areas.
Yeah, there's been some messy areas, and I'd say, one thing I guess the coach would be happy with is they're trying to execute their game plans, and you can see that with the shape that they're running, especially Otara on their backdoor plays. They're trying to execute, and obviously they're down their most influential half. So they're still doing some really positives, Otara, and then on the flip side with Howick, they're also running very strong in their own kind of shape as well. So I'm sure that James will be happy with what his Howick side are doing as well.
Won't be happy if he doesn't get the W.
No, definitely not.
He was very confident when I spoke to him, as I said to you earlier on, Crystal. I've coached some of these Otara girls. I know what to expect.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the scoreline, pal, at the end of the game. Make sure you're the one with the W on the side.
Time back on.
So 25 and a bit minutes to play in the second half of this match between Otara, the Scorpions, and the Hornets, the top two teams in the women's competition of Auckland Rugby League. It's been a little bit of a stop-start affair, but there has been lots of intent, particularly in the tackle area, and it started right from the get-go.
Penalty, yep. Foot, number 1. Got to give her space.
So Anessa Biddle, we are hearing, is on the verge of signing an NRLW contract. The number 1 for the Otara Scorpions. Unsure of what club that is, but we are aware that it is inbound, you might say. This week we might hear.
Sapphire? You going for touch?
I'm glad she's got that opportunity too, Stephen. We called the game a couple of weeks ago and said we hope that some scouts are watching, because she definitely deserves a contract of some sort, and hopefully they were watching, and as a result she's picked up a contract.
Well, you know what it's like. What is it like playing NRLW?
Oh, it's a whole new level. It's around the international level. It's fast. It's physical. So it's nothing that Nessa won't be able to handle, that's for sure.
Do you come back a better player?
100%, definitely come back. A better player for yourself and for your teammates too.
Rebecca Toa with a strong carry for the Howick Hornets. Just inside the half for the Otara Scorpions. Woodman, tidy ball out. Finds Davis. This is Barbara Ovar. Ball goes out wide. This is Cassie Ormsby.
Hold you girls.
Ormsby looking for the quick play. Got an Otara Scorpion underneath it all. Davis finds Lisa Rua. The fullback comes in. Strong tackle by Otara. Flatten her on her back. Can't get that quick ball to play the ball away. Tackle 4. This is Woodman. Finds Masters. There's Lafayette. Wait for the big right hand to come out. And Lafayette still goes. And yes, will score. We've been waiting all night for her to score. And Tefito Lafayette scores for the Howick Hornets and puts them back in front.
We've been talking about that Finn, Stephen, over and over again, and she's just replicated that and scored a try off the back of it.
Good, strong run. And finally, passes were held and stuck. It's all they needed. That's all they needed. They've been promising all night, Howick.
They have been promising, and they've been rewarded this time round.
An undeniable talent in Tefito Lafayette. 2 games for the Black Ferns, and you can just see the just the disappointment on the faces of the Otara Scorpions players letting one in, because they had an opportunity about 3 or 4 minutes ago at the other end. So 8-6 with the kick to come. The Hornets lead the Scorpions. Sapphire Abraham will attempt the conversion. They're not making it easy for anyone, are they? Stuck out on the touchline, 20 out. I'll say that on the commentary side of the ground, because we're sitting up here in the North Harbour Stadium tower.
It was similar position for the kick from their first try of from Taylor Curtis, and Platinum Masters attempted that from the other side of the field, but from the sideline as well. So we'll see how Abraham gets this one.
So the Howick Hornets are back in front. It's taken a while, but they've settled quicker in this second 40 of this Week 5 showdown. Just to remind, a little bit later on, we're in the 4th round of the Fox Premiership. And believe it or not, we go to the bottom of the table. But I'm looking forward to this one. Battle of South Auckland. Manukau against Mangere. The Magpies against the Hawks. The Battle of the Birds to look forward to at 8 o'clock on Sky Sports Select, Channel 50 at 8. Abraham now with the conversion attempt. Can she push the Hornets out a little bit further? Strikes it well, but it's going to be just left. So no addition to the scoreline. But the Howick Hornets are in front now of the Otara Scorpions after a try to Fito Lafayette. And it was a beautiful try too, using that big right palm, and everybody was happy about that. And the scoreline sits now at 8-6 in the second half. Question is now, do they start playing more left now that they know how to get it done?
Well, this left edge has been promising the entire game, to be honest, for the Howick side. So if they can feed the left edge a little bit more, they could be in for some more tries.
Time you run!
Otara restart through Talia Awake. Another short kickoff. Doesn't work this time. I honestly can't understand it. I cannot understand the short kickoff. We've seen it sometimes in the NRL, but at this level it does you no good.
That might be a question I might have to ask post-match, if that's a Otara tactic with the short kick.
Oval plays the ball almost on halfway. Hornets now with some running in them. Lafayette played the decoy. Big pass out wide. Curtis gets the bad bounce. Can't blame Curtis for that.
No, definitely not on that occasion.
In line with your touches. Coming in 20 minutes.
See on the replay here.
Yeah, where the scrum would have been, that's your mark. Be roll
Platinum to Rua. Rua tried to get the long ball out, but unfortunately didn't quite reach the hands of Taylor Curtis.
Pick the ball up,
so
please.
Easy handover again for the Otara Scorpions to make on. So they're 40 out from the Howick Hornets line. This is Josephine Mariarai for Otara.
Release it!
Needing 3 in the tackle to stop her. Mangele, who is just so much fun to watch, busy as anything in the 15 shirt. This is Nuasala. Nuasala still going. Off to the Broncos in the NRLW. They're getting a goodie.
Keep going, keep going.
Malisi still going. Skepper will play the ball. 11 out from the Hornet. Not happy with what was going on in the tackle. Mangele finds Nuasala again. Bumps off 1, takes Borden with her, takes 3, takes 4. Need a quick play here now. Come right. A little bit lost there. Mari Arai with the ball. This is where they've been struggling somewhat. Executing those plays. Here we go. Last tackle. What's Mangele got? Looks up. Finds Awake, and ball, nice pass from Battle, goes straight in the hands of Flo Della Loma, and the Scorpions are in.
Love to see it. What a beautiful try. Didn't really look like much was going on.
Flo got the job done, just like that. Watch the pass from Biddle.
Yeah, Taylor Curtis there just coming too early to shut We know Biddle's a bit of a threat, so they were definitely going for her, and she's been running herself the whole game, so they probably expected her to take the ball herself, but on this instant, she spread the ball wide for them to score out in the corner, which doesn't make for a very easy kick again, Stephen.
Just shouts of go, Flo, go. And there goes Flo into the corner. And the Scorpions strike back. 10-6. 10-8, excuse me. 10-8, kick to come.
This is an exciting second half.
That's what you expect. That's what you want. So Talia Awake. Again, like the previous conversion attempt for Howick, she's bang on the touchline, 20 out. Just a bit of a shovel from Awake, so no points added, so it's just 2 points in this one. 2 points between the Scorpions and the Hornets.
Justice, watch the 10 metres, watch the 10 metres.
Awake found Biddle, and Biddle just had a quick look at it and saw that Curtis had come in and look at that. Flo gets the job done for the Scorpions, and they were happy about that one. Yeah! It's the little things.
It is the little things. And I love that they celebrate that way. Sometimes when you're playing footy, you forget about celebrating the small things in a game, like a big hit or like in that instance a try. So love to see the excitement in the girls' faces after that try.
And what people don't see is the work that goes in prior to game day.
Oh, absolutely.
And so in many ways, it tries a celebration of all the hard work in the week leading up.
Oh, definitely. Through the whole season, you know, especially for some of these ladies. There's a lot of young ladies, but there's some mums out there too that's, you know, time and sacrifice away from babies and training in the cold and the wet. So those are moments that you sort of appreciate and treasure when you get tries like that.
That sounds like someone not missing training at the moment.
Yeah.
Game back on. And Howick with another, this time a short kick-off, and it sort of went into no man's land. With a little under 15 minutes to play, Otara leading Howick 10-8. Osala again with a strong carry straight up the guts. Mangele wants that ball early. They spin it wide, and now they're full of running. Great carry by Lesua. Didn't get the quick play of the ball. Mangele finds Mari Arai. Meets another blue wall. There's plenty of walls. Shovels one out. That's going to be picked up. That's the lazy pass picked up by Kylie Porter. And now the Howick Hornets are back on attack. Should be looking for the quick plays with the retreating players for the Otara Scorpions. Lafayette, try scorer. Baldwin steps up a right, then her left, finds easy meters. Still going, play on is called. No, he said, hang on a minute. You can try that, but you're not going to get away with it. Not with referee Williams.
No.
No way, Jose. Porter. Woodman. Finds Davis. Davis full of running. Here comes Rua. Rua looks back, steps off her right, straightens up, still going. Rua full of running for the Howick Hornets. Strong tackle, still 30 out. Not happy with the tackle, gets up slowly. Woodman finds Davis. Davis with the kick through. Now the chase is not great from Otara. Oh, wow! How close was that for Cassie Ormsby?
She's pretty confident. That was a beautiful kick from Charlotte Davis.
Has she grounded that well? I'm happy with that one. You happy with the grounding? She was onside. Okay, mate.
They're going toward the try here. Try to the Howick Hornets. All on the chase. All on the chase. Wow.
Just like that. It's a beautiful kick as we see here. Woodman to Davis. Little kick there. Beautifully weighted. Just holds up over the line.
Watch it closely. Oh, that's great. That is so close. Lourdes Tuiala was looking to put the ball down. Watch closely. Watch Lourdes Tuiala's right hand. It was so close. This is a matter of centimetres. Watch. Oh, yes. Yes, please. We'll have more of that. Cassie Ormsby. What a try.
What a beautiful try.
How good. Don't you love this game?
Oh, love it. Absolutely love it.
Don't you love the game of rugby league? Just when you think a team is struggling to get their mojo back, they find it just like that. Cassie Ormsby, stunning try, and they're back. The Hornets are back. 12-10, kick to come. Not making it easy for Sapphire Abraham, though, are they?
No.
It was almost in slow motion.
Yeah.
You're going, no, this is not going to happen. This will never happen. And that Cassie Ormsby got some wheels.
Oh, that was pure desperation from her.
So I'll ask you this question. Surely as a teammate, Tuiala's teammate, you'd be going, can you get onto it? Would you be yelling at her?
Oh, yeah, well, you'd probably just have confidence in her to sort of just get that ball. But that was just a great chase by Ormsby. She's such a young talent. Just come back here from Australia, playing in the Australian competition. So she's played BMD Cup over there, and she's played Tasha Gale Cup. So, she's got a bit of experience, and she's been in a professional environment before. So, she knows her footy, she knows what's required of her, and she finished that try beautifully.
Gotta love it. So, this is Sapphire Abraham with a chance to extend the lead to 4. That one's a bit of a slice off the right foot, so no points added. But Cassie Ormsby, yeah, we love the game too, Cassie. Don't you worry about that. 12-10. The Hornets are back in front. So the little bit of the old seesaw in the game when it comes to points has become apparent in the last 10 minutes of this match. Watch it again. Charlotte Davis, just a little chip through. Almost Tuiala not quick enough, but who was quick enough? Bang! Just like that. Cassie Ormsby, I'll take it.
What a beautiful kick by Charlotte Davis, though, just off the inside of her foot there. But it was the weight of the ball to just hold up over the line and not hit out the sideline. And then what a beautiful finish.
Try confirmed by the bunker. Restart, we'll call it. And we move on. Oh no. He's going to call knock on. Referee Nigel Williams. Tian Kavea has knocked it on, and this is all I think now about the dew on the top of the ground here.
Yeah, as the game's progressed, it's got a bit more dewy. She's slipped over.
And then,
that was very marginal call there.
There is another twist in the story. Hey? Under 10 minutes to play. Howick 12, Otara 10. I don't think we've seen the last of scoring, folks. Otara in enemy territory. Strong D required now as Hangai plays the ball, waiting for Jana Mangele. Ball comes back inside for the skipper, Fotumawala. Fotumawala still going. 7 out from the Hornets line. Nuasala. Ooh, did she get it down? Was she held up?
Are they coming up to us, Stephen, for the bunker?
Now, hang on a minute. Well, I'd like them to, because the touch judge...
You've seen it held up, have you? Yep. Okay. No try. Held up.
Held up. And again, I would suggest that is a matter of... Watch closely. She got across the line, Oh, no.
That's 3.
Here they come again. They're not done with.
Okay, release her.
Jarell Lutto plays the ball. Mangele waiting. 8 out for the Otara Scorpions. Back inside for Fotumawala. Fotumawala puts the big face palm on Kavea. 5 and last. Will Mangele go herself? Oh, she tried.
Okay, lost the ball there.
And loses the ball.
Play it out here, Howick.
Hiya!
Unlucky there from Margile. I think she was trying to put a little kick through there.
No try. Oh, that was close.
So close.
Now, Mangele is saying lost the ball.
Get that ball back! Need a dummy half!
Oh, she didn't lose it. She was going for a kick. That was a hard call there. But anyway, I'm the commentator, not the ref.
So Howick survive another Otara push for the line. 12-10. Little over 7 minutes to play in this round 5 top of the table clash, which has lived up to its billing.
Hold. Wait. Go, 2.
Just checking that the opposition player's okay. Gotta love it. Lafayette, try scorer.
Sportsmanship. Beautiful sportsmanship there.
Go, 3.
In the middle of the game with 2 points on the line, that can wait till afterwards. Chantel Wooderman with a strong run. Moving off both feet. A little nervous look on the Howick bench.
Go, 4.
Baldwin. Davis is going to kick again. Ormsby's going to scamper. Be covered this time by Biddle. Biddle with a little hop, skip and a jump and a fend.
Back here, girls. Back here, girls. Tackle 1. Pull them on your left, Nigel. A bit short. Release her! Back here, left side.
Oh, there's some tired bodies out there. And Vanessa Biddle has been doing a lot of work this evening here at North Harbour Stadium.
I'd like to see her stats. I'd say she's taken a hit up every single set of 6, and some sets she's taken a couple, so she's been very busy.
That's probably why has earned herself an NRL contract, which we don't know about.
100% deserved.
Salovi, starting hooker, back on.
Push here.
Good carry through the middle, and she's going to earn the team a penalty as well.
Too long, Seth. Holding down.
Discipline costing.
On the line, ladies, on the line.
Howick at this moment.
As it gets, people get tired and you get a bit more fatigue, just sort of start to lose a bit of discipline.
And these are the vital moments of the game now. This is where you can't allow that. Nuasala denied a try minutes ago. Looking for the quick play, the ball. Sulovie finds Loto to his Fotumawala.
Off the leg, 4.
22 out from Howick's line. Otara need to score to get back in front. They would certainly like to knock off the top team. Here comes Lesoa. Big storming run from Lesoa. That's what sets up a team. Solove. Awake. Mariarai. Hangai, excuse me, my apologies. Hangai. And a high shot. Whoa, how about that? He's been warning the teams all night about going high, and we've got a Howick player going into the bin.
Call time off.
This was Hangai.
For high contact.
Was it Kylie Porter?
Kylie Porter.
Should be going to the bin for the last minutes of the game.
Oh, that could really hurt now. Now the Howick Hornets are going to have to be on their game. Down a player. Cramp you don't want.
Okay. It's not stopped up there, but the match manager has stopped it.
Let's just be mindful that referee
You right,
Nigel
Sonny?
Williams has stopped playing on a number of occasions.
No,
even about
just wait till the
players
lady
going
and them
high.
get to the match
This was
manager.
Marina Hangai got
Hold up. We're going to wait. Hold it.
Kylie Porter in the 17.
Wait. She's got to go all the way to the bin. Okay.
I heard Nigel Williams say he's got to go all the way to the bin. Well, let's just get on with it. Ref.
Right, Prince? Yeah, she's clear.
She's on her
All
way.
right, we're clear. We're happy with that. Okay.
Happy
back
now.
on.
Here come the Scorpions. They could win it here.
Okay,
Time's
stand up,
running
girls.
out. 4.5
Stand
minutes
up.
to play and
Hold,
counting.
Hold.
Salovi looks left. She looks right. And she's caught.
Johnny, you left way too early.
Yeah, can't jump that early on the play of the ball. So they're not helping themselves. Maybe Howick trying to unsettle Otara. That's Carlene Lesoa down at the moment. So Kylie Porter in the bin, won't see any more time in this match. But she has left her side down a player. had a crack here about 2 minutes ago. Watch this. This was Nuosala, and this was held up. But watch how close she was. Chantel Woodman underneath that. And that was a hell of a defensive effort by the Howick Hornets. Now that could be the game changer. That could be the big play of the evening. If Otara are unable to cross the Howick line inside the next 4 minutes and 7 seconds. There's nothing between these two teams all season. Just a reminder, another game coming your way shortly at 8 o'clock on Sky Sports Select, Channel 50. We go to the bottom of the Fox Premiership, but it will mean nothing because this is a Battle of South Auckland. Battle of the Birds, the Magpies, and Mangere East, 8 o'clock. And also on the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel as well. So wherever you're watching, we trust you're enjoying Wednesday Night League, courtesy of the Auckland Rugby League. So much to look forward to. Just a reminder, in the Women's Premiership on Saturday at 11 a.m, Tani Wharau plays Otahuhu at Davies Park, number 1. And at 12:45 on Saturday, Mount Albert take on City at Fowles Park, number 2. And Crystal Rota's team, Manurewa, they have the bye. So Carlene Lesoa is back up. The clock will be restarted, and the nerves will go even higher on both sides. Can Otara get back in front? It's been a seesaw second half score-wise. It was 6-4 at halftime to Otara.
Hey, you did that all wrong.
Nigel Williams very clear as his instructions. Players trying to take advantage.
That's right. Just go back, Nigel. When you're ready, just go. Okay.
Sulovi finds Lesoa, who's picked herself back up and straight into the defensive line of Howick.
Stand up. Lock in, Marcus.
Big numbers out to the left. Sulovi goes line, looks for the short ball. Short ball straight through, but look at that blue wall of Howick.
Stand up for. Stand up for. Hold.
Luto plays the ball. Sulovi slips. Nuosala.
Keep going.
They're all over her. They know the threat that she is.
Back to line.
Sulovi.
Keep going.
Fotumawala beats one, spins, unable to get the ball away. Howick holding. Which way do they go? Pretty even numbers both sides. They go right. Awake comes back inside for Sulovi to go forward. Here's the final. What have they got? Awake. They've got numbers out there. They're short, Howick, and a poor pass goes down. And another poor end to a set. Oh, and Biddle's not happy. Nessa Biddle is very unhappy. They had huge numbers out. Huge numbers. And a poor pass. Oh, and Coach Lewis Papali'i is very unhappy. Nice cup of tea afterwards might settle him down. 2 minutes 20 left in the half. Howick lead 12-10, week 5 of the Auckland Women's Premiership from the Auckland Rugby League. All they need to do is probably hold on to the ball. Wendy Saviete. How safe now will James Sarah's team play? Clean carry by Barbara Ovar.
Hold here, wait. Hold.
Baldwin waiting. No running. They're just going to cart this ball up. Good defence as Rebecca Toa walks into the red brick wall of the Otara Scorpions.
Holdy. Go, 3.
You know Otara are going to get another set. Lisa Rua. Nice running by Lisa Rua again. She's been strong all night. They've had to work hard to try and contain her. Kylie Porter on the bench, not going to see. They switch play, back to the left-hand side. Savieta again, looks up, steps off the left, keeps on going. Here comes the last tackle, just inside Otara territory. Baldwin goes alone. Goes alone on the 5th and last. Now,
hold it. Got a couple of girls down here, one down over there.
great line. Got a couple of girls down here, one over here. Sounds like the battleground. Medic! inside the last 60 seconds. And the Howick Hornets have had to come from behind for the second time that we've seen them play here at North Harbour Stadium. But it's as tight as anything, just 2 points in it. They came into the match at the top of the table on points for and against only, ahead of the Otara Scorpions. What will unfold in the last 60 seconds? Here we go. Hang on. This is what the great game of rugby league is all about. You don't know until the final whistle when the game is tight as this. Scorpions, what have they got? What is the defensive effort going to be like from the Howick Hornets? Coach Lewis Papali will want quick play the balls. That's not going to happen here. Robeck. Taken down by Chantel Woodward and co. Little messy in the play the ball. Sulove. Ball comes out wide. This is Fotumawala. Sapphire Abraham had to be very careful coming in on that. Biddle wants to be involved. That's Hangai. 20 out. Have they got it? Biddle again. Does Biddle go alone? Dragged down by Taylor Curtis. That was key. Last tackle. They are 18 out. Here come the Scorpions. What have they got? Was there a knock on there by Awake? Don't let that ball... Knock-ons everywhere. Hang on a minute. We're not done with yet. Have they snatched it at the last? Wait for the call. Wait for the call.
Knocked on by your player, so play advantage. Is that right, Bruce? Yes, that's what I said. Is that right, Bruce? Yes, knocked on Howick. Knocked on by Howick, playing advantage. They've gone in and scored. You happy with that? Yes. Happy with that? No? We've got a knock on there by Howick. Played advantage. She's gone in and scored.
They have. Otara have snatched it at the death. You heard the call. Knock on by Howick, play on. Otara score at the death. We said there was another twist in this match, and there it is, right at the death. Let's just watch that again. There is still the kick to come, but it's 14-12. Otara over Howick. It was Mangele. It was Mangele. Look closely. The 15 jersey. There's the knock on there by Ormsby. And there's Mangele. Jana Manali scores. The Scorpions win. Just there. Ooh. Tried to be held back. She would have been cool. Hang on a minute. Ormsby was held back as well by Fa'aui. And then there was a little bit of push and shove, but it's in the books. Kick to come. So kick to come. Mangele scores. Mangele with 2 tries this evening. Nuasala with the kick. Yeah, I wasn't too fussed about that. The 2 points is the most important thing. And there is full time in week 5 of the Premiership. The Women's Auckland Rugby League Premiership, and Otara go to the top with a 14-12 win against the Howick Hornets. Obviously took exception to being held back there by Siale Fa'aui. Wasn't given a chance to track down, but look at the despair here. They are going held back, referee. The final score on this one, 14-12. 14-12. The Scorpions over the Hornets in Wednesday Night League.
When you get on that field, you walk out with confidence, you know, with your shoulders held back. You wear your jersey with pride. You blow your whistle confidently. Everyone on the sideline knows exactly who you are. I'm Rochelle Tamarua. I am the Referees Development Officer at Auckland Rugby League. I deliver programs in our clubs, workshops as well, to help develop, upskill and nurture our referees in the minimal grades. Myself, I referee the top side, which is our Fox football. You'll see the passion that I have for not only rugby league but for refereeing.
Yeah, it's going good. He's doing a really good job. He's letting the game flow. The kids are responding really well.
The biggest communication, believe it or not, is a whistle. Had my whistle right next to me in my handbag. It's always there, yeah. The louder and the more powerful you blow your whistle, the more respect that you get from not only the players, but the coaches and the spectators, because they know what's going on. Their spectators, their supporters are, yeah, they're the heart of the club too. I get along really well with all the clubs. All 32 clubs in Auckland. That's all my affiliations, so that's Auckland Rugby League. You know, we're not separate. We're not a referee and you're not just players. We come together and we work as one. Anyone can referee. You need a level of mental toughness and got to have the passion, obviously. We've got younger female that are joining, and we've got our elders that are still refereeing the game for our kids, and so we bring them together. I'm going to make sure that I carry on until I can't no more. It's my passion. This is my dream. Yeah, I'm living it right now. Full time.
Full time it is. Otara 14, Howick 12. Now let's get some reaction.
Well, congratulations, sis, on a courageous win. You guys are dominating the beginning of the season. What's been the point of difference this season?
I think for us it's just been our pre-season. We had a really good pre-season this year. We started last year. So, you know, we were able to build off what we were able to have last year. So it's been awesome to have a few of the just the more experienced ladies come through, like Neda, Noya, Jana. That's helped carry our team through this year.
Well, it'll go well for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Well, commiserations, sis, on a courageous performance by your side, your first game back. How did it feel out there tonight off the back of a bye?
Yeah, no, was good. Our girls did a lot of off-field stuff during that bye, a lot of team bonding. So, yeah, we'll take the lessons from this game and, yeah, moving on to the next.
Early days, sis. All the rest of the best of the season.
Thank you.
So Otara will go to the top of the pile in the Women's Premiership, both sides previously unbeaten, but someone had to lose the W, and it was the Hornets. 14-12 the final score. Don't move. Minutes away on Sky Sports Select Channel 50. It's Manukau against Mangere East, the Battle of the South in the Fox Premiership, round number 4, live.